Hey everyone, Val here, and I'm getting ready to cook dinner. We are going to do another food collab. So this food collab, we've been doing them like a collab once a month, doing different food dishes. For this month, it's Fettuccini February. So the star of the show is going to be the fettuccine, or we're going to work fettuccine in one way or another into our dish. So I thought about it and I thought I'm going to do a chicken parmesan with homemade sauce and serve it over fettuccine. So I think that's going to be a great thing for us for tonight. Steve will like it. I'm pretty sure he likes that. I will like it. I know I'm going to like it. So let me show you what the ingredients are going to be tonight. I'm going to start with 2 chicken breasts. I'm going to saute those in the pan. I'm going to season them up with a little bit of the Uncle Steve competition bird shake. That's always good. I'm going to use some Tang stir-fry oil in my pan, and this is infused with some garlic. So we're going to saute our chicken up in the pan, and then I'm going to use my homemade, these are tomatoes out of our garden. These were canned in 2021. These are the last 2 jars I have, so I'm going to use up these last 2 pints. I have some from 2022 that's still in our cabinet. But this is just plain tomatoes. There's no seasoning in them or no spices in them at all. That way we can use them for if we were making soups or if we're making chili or anything like that. So I didn't want to put Italian seasons in them. I didn't want to put any other kind of seasonings. So I figured we would use them as we need them and spice them how we wanted to. So tonight's spices, I'm going to have some granulated garlic. I've got part of an onion that I'm going to dice up and saute. I've got some green peppers. These came out of our garden and they were in the freezer, so I've thawed them out. I'm going to cut those up and saute those in the pan with our tomato sauce. Then when we finish that up or get that sauteed up really nice, put our spaghetti sauce in it. I'm going to put some Italian seasonings in it and get our chicken in it. So we're just going to make it up and cook up our fettuccine and get ready for dinner. So let's get started. All right, these are some really nice pieces of chicken, but they're kind of thick. So I'm gonna try to flatten them out just a little bit here. So I don't have a mallet, so I'm gonna use my rolling pin. I think one piece of chicken is gonna be big enough for both of us. All right, let me get the other one done. That's pretty flat. We'll get the other one done and we'll get these ready to go in the pan. Alright, I got those flattened out real good, and they are big pieces of meat. You can trim off any pieces on there that you don't want. But let me get a knife here. Just going to trim this little piece off. And I'm going to put some of the oil on it to help the spices to stick to it real good. Just make sure you wash your hands good when you're finished. I just have a sink right here, so I'll rinse off my hands so that I can get the spice put on there. I'm gonna add my Uncle Steve's bird shake to it. This is some good stuff. He has a bunch of different spices that are wonderful that I like to use. Get that seasoned up pretty. And then we're going to take this over and get it going in the pan. I've already started the water for the pasta. I have this nice big saucepan because once I get done cooking the chicken in here, I'm going to use this same pan to cook my sauce, or to, you know, season my sauce. So I'm going to put the stir fry oil in there and turn this on a medium-high heat. Oops. Somewhere about there. And we're gonna just let it warm up just for a couple of seconds here. Now you can bread the chicken if you want to bread it for chicken parmesan and bake it in the oven. Do it any other way you want to do it, but this is the way we're going to do it tonight. So put it in our pan and cover the pan up, and I'm going to let it cook slowly till it's fully cooked all the way through. This has been lately sauteing here for about 10 minutes maybe. We're going to flip it over. And it's looking really, really good. Our water's boiling for our fettuccine, but I'm not ready to put it in there yet. We still got a ways to go on this. So let it keep cooking. Let's check the chicken. Get this thing turned over here. It's coming. It's still got a little ways to go. Let's let it cook about another 10 minutes. I put my fettuccine into the pot of boiling water. I don't add anything to it. I haven't added any salt or anything to the pot. Just the plain pasta. And we're going to let this cook until it becomes tender. So I'm going to let it cook down. Our chicken is just about done. So we're going to get that out, put that aside, and get our sauce ready. Okay. We want our chicken cooked to a temperature of 165 at the fattest point. So this down here is our fattest point on here. So let's check our temperature. Alright, we're at 165, just at 165. So we're going to take it out now because it is going to cook a little bit longer in the sauce. But for right now, we're going to take this out, put it on our plate, and we're going to go ahead and get our sauce cooking. Alright, we're sauteing our onions and peppers up. Add our garlic in. We're gonna let this saute up in our pan. Alright, I'm gonna make sure we keep moving this around so it doesn't get burned, but it cooks up. I've got it on a medium-low heat. Alright, stirring my fettuccine up. Cooking up nicely. So let this saute. Get a good cook on these onions and peppers. Steve likes his cooked up real well. He wants the onions and the peppers to be real cooked. So I'm not going to take these off too quick here and add my sauce yet. I just want to make sure we really got a good cook on these. The smaller the bites, the better for him. I like some bite on mine, but he likes his real small. Okay, so those are cooked up real nicely. I'm going to go ahead and add my tomatoes to the pot. And because they're soupy, I'm going to get a can of tomato paste and I'm going to add that to the pot. So let me open my can. We're going to let this just heat up a little bit. We'll go ahead and throw some of our seasonings in there. Ooh, that's a lot, but that'll be all right. Want it nice and seasoned up. All right, let me get a can of tomato paste and we're gonna thicken this up a little bit. Have my can of tomato paste, and this is a 6-ounce can. And I'm just gonna add it into my sauce to give my sauce some thickening. We do like a thicker sauce. Doesn't that look wonderful? All right, I'm gonna let this come to a boil. I'm gonna put its cover back on, let it come to a boil, and then we're gonna finish our dish off. Okay, our sauce has been simmering just for a little bit here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our chicken into the sauce. I'm just gonna turn it here a couple times. Let it get some of those flavors. That's wonderful. I've got some low fat or part skim milk of the mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna put a few pieces on to the chicken. And we're cheese people, we like our cheese, so I'm gonna do a generous portion on each of the pieces of chicken here. And I'm gonna cover it back up and melt that cheese down, and we're gonna be ready to eat. So here you go. Chicken Parmesan over fettuccine. Doesn't that look wonderful? That's Steve's plate. That's mine. We're gonna enjoy our dinner. Okay, so what do you think?
It looks good.
It's a lot, isn't it?
It's a lot of food, but I ain't gonna be able to probably eat it all.
That's all right. We'll have leftovers. We'll eat part of it. I know I'm not gonna eat all mine either, probably. So we'll cut into it and see how it turned out.
Is it fried chicken?
It is sauteed chicken.
Did you fry it the way you fried it that one day?
I did not fry it, no. It's sauteed. We're trying to keep it a little bit healthy here. We've already had a little gain this week, so we don't need another one. It is probably going to be a little warm. It does look really good, and it smells good too. Is it good?
Thumbs up. Yep.
All right. All right, so we're going to eat. Thank you all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. We'll catch y'all on the next video.
I'll eat half of it.
Bon appetit.